Hello again, you extraordinary subscribers. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hemingway Land YouTube channel. So, I have an announcement, I have a story, and I have an observation. An announcement, a story, and an observation. I will tell you, however, that we will be tabling all three until next week's video because our video editor celebrated a birthday this past week. Celebrated a birthday, which means he had a day off. So, right now, charitably speaking, he's trying to get like 5 days worth of work done in 4. Realistically, it's way more than 5, but this guy's hardcore, and he manages to do like 7 days worth of work in 5 in an average week. So, whatever the case, we're going to take it easy on him, and we're going to table, until next week's video, the announcement, the story, and the observation. And for those of you wondering, hey Hemingway, did this guy actually have a birthday, or are you just being lazy? A little from column A, and a little from column B. Point being, guys, we're going to power past all that and move on to special thanks. Special thanks to all our valued customers. In New Mexico this week, a bit of a hokey poke week, guys. Bit of a hokey poke week, I will tell you. But in New Mexico in the past 7 days, we did sell some property in Colfax County to Vikram. Placed a deposit on one of our Angel Fire properties. That's the second one to go in 2 days, by the way. So we got one left. They're going fast, people. They're flying off the shelves. So if you have been considering the remaining parcel in Angel Fire, I would encourage you, act sooner rather than later. Additionally, we got a new buyer this past week, Maud, who purchased land from us in 2 counties, first Valencia and then Luna. So special thanks as well to Maud. Maud and Vikram, special thanks. With all that said, guys, we are back with some new properties in New Mexico this week, or more specifically, ba-boom, San Juan County, where we have yet another one of these fantastic properties, oh so close to the Navajo Marina. And as we cut to the obligatory drone footage, people, I will remind everyone that this is one of our favorite regions of New Mexico, not only because the Navajo Marina is the second largest body of water in the state and offers plenty of great activities, swimming, boating, fishing, so on and so forth, but because owning land in this region of the state puts you within easy driving distance of some of the other great nearby lakes, such as Abiquiu, Heron, and El Vado. Additionally, as we like to say, this is not just a seasonal property, only enjoyed during the summer, nay, because it also sits very close to some of the best skiing in America in nearby Taos, Telluride, and Durango, Colorado. That's the first big reason why we like this area. The second is because up here in unincorporated San Juan County, we have no planning and no zoning restrictions, which makes all of these lots even better because you can live on them in your RV for indiscriminate periods of time, and because you can develop them in various unconventional ways, such as with a tiny home, shipping container, yurt, earthship, so on and the like. Now, I will tell you guys that this property is more expensive than all the similar sized lots that we've ever listed out here. The reason for that, however, aside from the fact we had to pay more for it, is because of the location. Like many of the others we have listed in this region, it sits just a few miles north of the marina. It has power at the lot line. It's got some developed home sites close by, being serviced by underground utilities. But unlike anything we have ever listed out here, this one actually has, as you'll see here in the photos, highway frontage. Yes, people, this new parcel is located along State Road 511, which means not only that you'll have easy access to it, but that it is ideally located for anyone who would like to use the lot for commercial purposes. Perhaps a convenience store, perhaps a restaurant, perhaps a little stand on the side of the highway that sells beef jerky and fireworks. It's entirely up to you. The point is that the 511 is the main arterial that's carrying all this traffic back and forth from the marina into Colorado, and there are no other businesses taking advantage of this route. Additionally, if we come back here to the map, and I actually talk about this in the property video this week, the little town of Archuleta, roughly about 5 miles west of the marina, is really the only spot out here with any sort of businesses servicing the tourists that come through this region. They got a small hotel, they've got a restaurant, a bait and tackle shop, some RV storage, but that's about it. Point being, the marina seems like a location with a lot of people with money to spend and not enough places to spend it. So if someone did have a business out here catering to that crowd, they would probably do pretty well. And those are just a few of the many reasons why I really like this new property we are debuting today. Turning our attention now to Socorro County, we've got a new property debuting out here this week, located in a region we have never previously before bought, listed, or sold land in. Now, guys, this of course seems hard to believe because we've sold roughly about a bajillion lots in Rio Grande Estates alone, but We recently became aware of a subdivision just west of the 25 and north of the 60 known as Valle de Mañana. Valle de Mañana. And we figured we'd conduct a little experiment, buy some land out here, and see how you guys respond to it. So first off, let me say, this property will not be for everyone. It's a little remote. And by a little remote, I mean if you gave Magellan a map, a compass, in 100 years, he wouldn't be able to find it. We do, however, get calls and emails all the time from people who supposedly want something way out in the middle of nowhere, and this property, as you'll see, fits that description. So, this subdivision is located roughly right about here, about 30 minutes north of Magdalena, and is accessed by a forest road, which we will say has seen better days. Shockingly, however, the subject property, which is a large corner lot, sits very close to this forest road, and hence within about 1,500 feet of power lines. Go figure. Even more surprisingly is that there is what we will charitably refer to as a developed home site located nearby, which also seems to have, or have had at one point, connected to the grid. Point being, this one may actually not be as difficult to develop as you might think. Additionally, it sits along this fairly well-maintained named road known as Landrone. And I'm making a point of mentioning all this because when we first looked at this region, I didn't think we'd find anything out here with 1, roads, 2, named roads, 3, power, or 4, any other forms of life. So this was all a pleasant surprise. Now, in case it needs to be said, anyone interested in this property is going to need to take a larger truck or off-road capable vehicle with them out here. It is not small car friendly. Don't take the Prius. Additionally, there's 2 ways to access this parcel. One is from the east, basically off the 25, and the other is from the south off the 60 and through Magdalena. Our photographer charted both courses and assured us that the southern approach is markedly easier than the eastern approach, just an FYI. Anyway, guys, we've also got 2 new lots going live in Luna County this week on the Deming Ranchettes, 2 and 2.5 acres respectively in the eastern part of the sub, just over here by Rockhound State Park. I, however, will let you explore those on your own time. With all that said, going live on the website next week, we are back in Nevada with some new residential lots just shy of the Oregon border. Learn all about that in the video debuting on this channel 7 days from today. In the meantime, guys, have a great weekend, and we will see you back here next Friday.